he wasn't tall enough, to reach up to the doors. All my doors had his fingerprints where he hit the walls up there, like all the way through the house.
Obviously, Seattle's home, but it means so much more. It's a place that I know that I'll always have love for, and that I can always go back to and always have support there. It raised me and my siblings, and just culture. I have so much culture from my family, sports, and just so much has been built and instilled into me from the culture overall. And it's just truly a one-of-a-kind place where the people feel like they have access to the ambassadors of the city and always have access and opportunity. It's just a great place that I feel to have grown up in and to be fortunate enough to call home.
He was a nice kid too, because I did with all my grands, and great-grands. They kind of raised up right in this house. So he was one of the special ones. He was a special one.
Grandma Ella, man, my great-grandmother Ella, she does a great job of teaching my cousins, my siblings, and all the other children who've come through her house and have grown up in her structure of her home, know what it's like. And she's always loving and caring. She just one of a kind. There's no way to describe Grandma Ella without saying the word Grandma Ella, because it's just Grandma Ella at the end of the day.
He just go reach up, touch it, jump up, and then he started growing up. So he didn't have to jump so far. He just reach up and tip. Amazing when I think about all the prints he put up there.
And she was, while my mom was at work and I wasn't in school or wasn't at the Boys and Girls Club, she was the main voice in my life, and she always kept my head on straight and pushed me to be great, basically. Barnett Park was a place that I would go to when I was extremely young. When I didn't even know what basketball was, it was just a playground. But then as I got more serious about basketball, I would be in my grandma's house, not having to go to school on a day off, and my mom had to be at work. I always found myself bored at my grandma's house, touching the top of the walkways and everywhere. You could see my fingerprints throughout everywhere at that house, still to this day. And my grandma knew I had too much energy to just sit me in the backyard and go play with rocks and do nothing. So she would drive me down, like literally a minute and a half.
And he'll look around and he know that, okay, come back. You're too far, you're going too far away, running away. Now just honk the horn. He'll turn around and look, and he'll come back over in the area where he's supposed to play at.
But it wasn't easy for my grandma to get out the house. She would only get out the house for church and grocery store, only two places that she would go. And she would always make time to sacrifice for me to be able to get my energy out and have fun, do something that I love. And now it's obviously paid off. Who knows, if I wouldn't have taken a couple extra shots on those rims, I wouldn't be here today. It's like home court. Like if we go there, I feel like I can beat anybody.
It's very special, very, very special. It makes me proud as a mother to know that he is somewhere that can really mold his future into something great. It's my son. I feel he's great anyway, regardless of where he's at. But to be at Stanford and then just to not fully understand beforehand what Stanford had to offer, and then to say it to people in conversation, and they're like, whoa, Stanford? Oh, that's great. That's, the cream of the crop on the West Coast. And so it makes me feel that much better to know that he's there and he's a part of the Stanford family.
It would be an understatement to say that she means the world to me. I wouldn't be here, literally, and here where I am if it wasn't for her. She's always pushed me, and when she couldn't be there for me, she always gave me some type of guidance, whether it be my great-grandmother, Boys and Girls Club, or finding the right person to take care of me and to really be my mentor in whatever structural setting I was in. And for that, I'm thankful. One day, hopefully, I can give her however much she needs and however much support. And I know that my mom's love is always unconditional.
he has such a magnetic personality that he's social, back to the social part, and I'm sure anybody that he's come across their path in growing up will tell you the same. He's not shy at all. And so I kind of let him be his own person a lot of the time and figure out life away from home, and he seems to be doing just fine, just fine. Your kids are your pride and joy. You know, you want the best for them, and me being Mama Bear, and I want to make sure that I'm, you know, I don't want to do too much hand holding, but I am extremely proud of him, extremely, extremely proud of him. And I just can't wait to see what else he can do.
It's always nice, and I try to get people, when they congratulate me, to understand that, especially my peers, that I'm just like you guys. I have the same struggles, came from the same area. We grew up together, like I'm still the same guy, but I'm just gaining more tools to be a better version of myself, because I never want to change. I just want to build on what I have and cut out some of the extras and stuff I don't need, just bad habits and lack of discipline. And I feel like going home always gives me a refocused feeling and gives me something to look forward to and remember why I do it, because at the end of the day, everything I do is for my family, for my hometown, because how I present myself is how everyone back home and how my family is going to be viewed forever, especially in this community and in my community back home. So it's just representing the name on the front of my jersey and back of my jersey at the same time.